I felt like I was a glass that hit the floor and shattered into a million tiny little pieces, and everyone around me quietly swept them up, hoping I wouldn't get cut. But what they didn't realize was it was too late.
The most challenging part of my mom being incarcerated is she's not there for big events, birthdays, graduations, stuff like that.
And hearing her cry and saying sorry that she was in there hurt the most because I couldn't hug her or tell her everything was okay.
One day you're like playing catch with your dad, you know, and you wake up from a bad dream and you go to your dad, you know, and then the next day he's not there. And he's no longer picking you up from school, no longer kissing you goodnight and tucking you in. And then his absence just becomes a part of life.
BBFLY, BBFLY. Yeah, you heard? Yo, come on, Yeah, I globe trot, but the address still Brooklyn. Despite gentrification, some blocks still Crooklyn. So every day I wake, this niggas stay cooking. Malcolm X scheme to keep the kids out central booking. This time I'm dipping in the fashion, no laughing. I got hip-hop legends, scripting reenactments. Bout mass incarceration, ripping through their factions. Unhealable wounds due to government extractions. How we 5% of the global population, but got 25% of the world's incarcerated. No exaggeration, no numbers inflated. The Clinton crime bill, son, is 30 years outdated. Yeah, do the math, that means it should have never happened. But it did, so we tell stories of neighborhoods abandoned. They push cracking and shipped us out like a transaction. But my heroes navigated Jim Crow. Can you imagine? They told their stories till the system took a knee. So I take that mental cargo and I store it all up in me. Hip hop, we gon' do the same, so everyone get ready. We gon' tell about the revolution till we win the Emmy, yo. Yeah, BBFLY.
Slavery ain't dead, free labor is what this nation's foundation was built on. Ground our blood spilled on. Bible was the justification, so now the guilt's gone. Emancipated, traded shackles for them silver bracelets. You breaking their laws, now it's back to the slave shift. It's all legal, unlucky 13. Do the crime, pay the times, make sure that your shirt's clean. You worth more to them inside than out. Better take the plea, cause they define the doubt that might put you away for a minute. Say goodbye to the kids, your freedom is done, finished. The punishment weighs more than the need to rehabilitate. And when you get out and get home to fill a plate, as hard as your heart is, jobs are minimal. The system is hiring, listing career criminal.
Pain. 4th and 1.
Yes, you know what time it is. I'm around this time, you know I'm dealing with mass incarceration. Something that's real severe in our universe, what's going on all the way around the world. But again, you know what I mean, as you know, I bring different hosts and I have different hosts, and tonight I have with me again my beloved brother, Troy Morzell. Peace, God.
Peace, God. How you doing today?
Man, we striving, we're alive, we here to do what we do. bring some content to this airwave that, cats needed. And, you see a lot of cats on YouTube and Clubhouse, and they, they got their little universe, but this is the little bigger universe right here we speaking through right here because it's a radio outlet. So we we have different outlets. We bringing aboard different people, different situations that dealt with mass incarceration. And tonight we just have special guests, and and we'll lead up to them. So we'll surprise everybody once they hear a different perspective. But that's what it's about. King, how you though?
I'm peace, man. I'm peace, man. I'm enjoying my night. I'm at peace. Everything is all well.
Well, that's a blessing, and what we're going to generate from this, me and you going to start a foundation. And what we're going to do, we're going to get all the cats that's in the neighborhood that's doing good, that's trying to really clean up the streets. We ain't no police or no shit like that, but we want to save the babies. We want to make it easy to where kids can go out to the playground and have fun, and you can have events in your yard, and you ain't got to worry about all the wild cowboy shit. So it's got to be the OGs that bring shit together, because it's the OGs that really know what's going on anyway.
Exactly. And the OGs are connected, so, it's always good to be connected, because a lot of connections actually can squash a lot of this stuff that's going on in these neighborhoods.
Well, that's the whole thing, because now with this, we're going to talk about putting together events. So from events, so we'll deal with what's going on and what's needed in the community. So we'll take a different stance all together around the board in regards to dealing with it. So if those that can't go see their people that's incarcerated, we'll set up some type of foundation to where now there's a bus and transportation to get you there. So that type of stuff, to reconnect the people to the ones that's in there that they do love, because you and I both know when you get behind them walls, man, shit change on this side, man.
Yeah, that's something that we got to sit down and put together then, because it's definitely needed in the community.
Well, I already got it put together. I just need to add the little chess pieces with me that's going, like now. This is already set up. So that's why I'm able to share and build with you. I just got to add the proper chess pieces with me, that cats that I know that's dedicated, because again, God, we start getting sponsor money. And that's a little different, and that literally will take care of us the rest of our lives when it's done right. I'm talking about all the way around the boards, from whips to kicks, you name it, because we dealing with a situation that's so unique in the universe, and it all ties to mental health and the unbalancedness of our people. It's us doing it to us, so why not us take it the opportunity to say, hey, let's take our stand, because at one point we was a part of the bullshit.
Absolutely, we definitely was part of it, man. We actually was a part of this beast that is created. We are definitely a part of that, and being a part of that, we responsible for the stuff that go on in our streets. Even though it's generations later, we still responsible for this.
So
as men, we gotta go. It ain't never too late, and we gotta go back and we gotta clean this mess up, man.
Yeah,
it's messy out here.
Yeah, because the whole thing is, man, everybody knows somebody that's connected with somebody in some form or fashion.
Absolutely.
And it's just sad to where they wait till the bullshit knocks on their front door, their back door, to start really, and you see a different face when that shit is in your own yard. So we all know somebody that's done been affected by it, and the whole shebang bang through the whole trifecta of it. The thing is, how do we now get the mayor and these people that's trying to beg and look for solutions, because they get these type of funds for projects like this, but they don't see nobody in the community saying, yo, we're going to show you how we're going to take a stand. And then they have the little, because now we can demand certain things. We want somewhere they can go to. We want some type of, so when you don't have that, you only have the streets for them to run around in until, hey, man, I mean, it is what it is.
It ain't even only the streets, man. It's like, they have no education, bro. There's no education. The streets ain't really It's the education, bro. They have no education out here, bro. It's bad. It's worse than what we think it is, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's worse than what we think.
I know how worse it is, but the thing is, what we're going to do, we're going to bring light to where they are sweeping shit under the rug. So now when we get their attention, they look at you different and protect what you're doing different. You know why? These are the ones that know the real zipper to the real bullshit that's going on. They don't have a clue.
No, they got a clue. Oh, they inside. They inside. They know exactly what's going on, bro. It's all politics that we know. It is what it is. And the only thing we got to do is try to convince these kids to change the things that they do, bro. And change how they move, bro. Because it's all going to land back on the one person doorstep at the end of the day. At the end of the day, after all this mess is all messed up and you land, let's say hypothetically, you land in the can. Who does this mess land on at the end of the day? Because me and you both been through it, so we know where our mess landed.
Yeah.
It landed on our family.
Yeah.
The mess landed on them. Our mess landed on them because they love us so much that they were willing to help us in jail by feeding us, clothing us, taking care of us, bro. We became another bill.
Literally.
We became another bill. We got to let these young brothers understand. Not only are you tearing your own life down, you putting more pressure on your family, bro. You costing them money. Either you costing them money by burying you, or you costing them money by taking care of you in jail.
Ain't nowhere around that. That's real rap.
There ain't no way around it, bro.
That's
why?
real
Because
rap.
you ain't being responsible out here. You ain't being responsible for you. That's where the problem lies, bro. The problem lies that we got to be responsible for you. You got to carry yourself with some manners and respect, bro. Everybody got guns out here. That's what make it crazy, because everybody got guns. You got registered guns, you got unregistered guns. You got stolen guns. You got guns everywhere. So everybody out here thinking that you the only one got guns, you're mistaken. Everybody out here damn near got a gun. Everybody out here, nowadays, everybody out here taking target practice at real ranges, getting their aim right. Not that ride by, shoot out the window and hit the missed target. Innocent people. People are loading up now saying, I'm going to the range, I'm learning this stuff, because when it comes to a gun battle, I want to win. This is the era that the young cats is taking us into. Because now you got people who working people got to arm themselves because the neighborhoods they live in is so mad. The places that they live in is so mad. The world we live in is so mad. Because everybody got guns doing anything.
I think we should hashtag a phrase, and that'd be the thing. Don't rush to get inside that box.
There you go. Everybody rushing to get in the casket, bro. The casket or the other box. One of the boxes. You want to get in somebody's box.
That's what I say. Because if you go inside that can, you inside the box. And if
exactly. What's the rush to get in the box for? I don't understand what the rush is. Why everybody want to get into the box so bad?
That's going to be the hashtag. That's going to be our movement. And then we'll get shirts and T-shirts made with that. And then we'll see how that shit'll jump off. Because I know enough little cats around here that got these little small market stores. Put that shit out there in the flea and everything. I already see the little outlet, because when you think about it, it's so catchy. Why rush to get into the box? And then you have the joint with the casket on the bottom. On the top, you just have the bars. Boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. Well, what's the rush to get into the box? I don't understand this. This is crazy. Why are you killing up each other? Why y'all, like, it's not even like y'all killing for no really good reason. No really reason to be killing so many people, bro. It should not be in the town of New Haven, 25 murders. Street murders. That's ridiculous, bro. That's 25 families that have been affected.
Yeah.
And more, because they got family and extended family and extended. So you hurting a whole gang of people. not only your family, either one of the boxes you hurt somebody's family.
Period.
Period.
That's why I say that'd be so catchy of a phrase and a mean shirt when you really look at it. What's the rush to get into the box?
I don't understand it. You know what I mean? With the question mark on the back. I don't understand it. This is not good, man. We can't keep doing this to each other, bro. Then we got the women. We make the women the way we make them. Look how the women are out here, bro. They so independent. They don't need the dudes now. They start dealing with each other. This is how wicked we got it. The man ain't around, so we start dealing with the girls around. Then you got the kids growing up, the boys growing up around the mother having situations with the other females, and now he started getting a little confused, and now he's trying to say, can he switch ties and do the same stuff?
Yeah, it's a mad maze that society got cats painted in there. It's the men that control how your atmosphere are. It's not the women, it's the men. The men carry themselves like men, and the women gonna move the way they're supposed to move. The children are gonna move the way they're supposed to move. Everybody's gonna move the way they're supposed to move. That's called balance, bro. Yeah, it's wicked, King. It's wicked, man. But it's so, like I say, God, it's so layered, man, to where it's like you don't even look at how it's layered, and then it be generations and affected. It go longer than just the surface. It go longer than just okay, bang, you know, like. He done went away and threw his life away. So now, you know what I mean, for the next XYZ, I got to raise this kid for him. I got to do this for him. You got to
do everything for him.
Yeah.
In order for you to be a proper parent, a grandparent, you got to take his position. He done lost his position. Everything is off balance, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's off balance. This is why we in the situation we in now. Everything is off balance. We got to bring balance back to the people, bro. It's men. It ain't got no kids. Ain't got nothing to do with the women. It's the men. The men got to step up. Bro, stop thinking that your job is more important than you out here trying to get your kids in the right environment and get this environment right. You got to get out here with us, bro. It ain't all about no protest. We got to get out here and speak out, bro. We got to come out there and talk to dudes. We got to network with each other. You know what I mean? Yep. You know what I mean? You got to do all of that, man. This is not the time to be playing around, bro. We living in a real dying need time, bro, to get our kids' balance back. If not, bro, we just gonna keep passing on to the next generation, till we just gonna keep killing ourselves off. We keep talking about all the men that's locked up. Okay, what about the men out here?
They locked up too, King. It's just minus the bars, man.
Yeah, you could say a lot of them are. You got men out here, listen, I tell you no lie, bro, you got men out here that got children out here who don't take care of their children, bro, but be in other relationships with other people, with their kids. They think that's normal. Like, you think it's normal to take care of other people's kids and not take care of your own? Mine is the mother. Mine is the baby mother. Then you get the baby mothers who get on the wax stuff because you with another chick, and then they want to start doing the spike stuff. They don't want you to hang out with little man. They don't want you pulling up with your girl with little man. That's kid stuff, man. We don't do that to kids. We don't do that to kids, man. We don't expose our kids to negative stuff. We try not to. Nobody on this planet can say they was ever a perfect parent. Nobody ever can say that they knew how to be a perfect parent. It's all wing. Everything is wing. You wing it. And hope and pray that your kid's going to turn out the way he's supposed to be. supposed to be because you gave him good morals and values. So he's not just listening to any and everybody. He don't want to just be down on any and everybody party. He don't want to be loved by no gang. He get love. I came from a family, bro, with love. I went to the streets because I chose to go to the streets because I thought that what was going down. So this is what I chose to do. Even though my parent told me not to do it. And my parent could never lie to me. My mother said to me, if you keep doing this, you're going to end up in one of the two places. You're going to either end up in jail or you're going to end up in the ground. So me, being the guy I am, the conscious guy I am, I say, I don't want to go to the ground. I pay more attention to somebody trying to kill me than paying attention to the police trying to put me away. So I'm going to bounce all the way around the board. If I try to watch out for the police, then I got to worry about somebody killing me. Because I ain't paying attention to the people that are trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's not a very good option out here, bro.
Yeah,
that's not a good option at all. If you look at it.
Nah,
not an option at all.
That roller coaster ride is mean, King.
The streets is not an option for nobody.
It's a roller coaster ride. And it takes you through different little phases, ups and downs, throw you through different little moves and different little jerks that throw you off course. And, you know, cats get heated when cats get to talking to them fly because, again, everybody running around with that, you know what I mean? I'm a whore.
But that's, you know what that's from, brother? Ego, bro. That's that man ego crap. Check that joint at the door, bro. Check the man ego thing at the door. We got to start checking the ego stuff at the door first before we start making any type of moves. Let's check my ego first. Let me check my manhood first. And then I got to think at this thing at a logical standpoint. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we got to start doing more, bro. We can't keep moving off our emotions. Oh, he violated my manhood. Or I got to put this work in. I got to do this. Bro, you don't got to do none of that, bro. Sometimes it's humble enough just to walk away from situation, and sometimes God gonna strike down on the person, bro, if he foul. But if you foul, you got what you had coming.
That's
you understand what I'm saying?
True.
So you try not to walk in the negative lane. You gotta walk in the positive.
True indeed. But the thing is now is even when you're in that positive lane and you looking to your left or you look to your right and you like tonight, how you saw the little neophytes and you gave the little neophytes some shit that they probably ain't heard their own father say. I love you. I'll talk to you in a little bit. So some, you know what I mean, certain little moves you make impact people, and you may not know if that little play tonight would take Lil Man the rest of his life just to hear, you know what I mean? I always remember when I see OG because he telling me what my own physical father ain't saying to me.
Exactly, man. And it's true, bro. I've been in the Bing a long time, bro. I did 23 calendars in there, bro. I seen young boys come in there, bro. Half of them young boys that came in there, bro, didn't even, honest to God, they didn't even know how to clean their butt properly, bro. I had a two-wheeling young boy. He was my celly, bro. Like, bro, there's no need for your laundry man to be coming back saying, bro, you got track marks in your drawers and you're over fucking 20 years old, bro. There's no reason why the man should say you got pee stains in your drawers, bro. Yo, you got to paint it a little bit more, man. I got to put more detergent in your joint, man. You got a lot of tracks and a lot of pee stains in your drawers, bro. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. A grown man got to tell you how to clean yourself, bro. You a grown man. If you don't know how to clean yourself properly, ask a grown man, bro. Don't be embarrassed. Grown man gonna show you how to clean your butt properly so you don't leave track marks in your drawers. So when you go to society, your girl won't be cracking shots on you on the low when she mad.
Yeah, bro, you know, there's a lot of cats out here, man, don't probably know how to take care of it.
As we say, put your dirty laundry out there, son.
Word is bond. And that's what cats don't know where that phrase really came from. Not that you like being dirty, is that you just dirty, period. You dirty, everything dirty about you.
Come on, bro. You might look clean on the outside. You can clean up up real good on the outside.
Yeah.
You can clean up real. You can come out and get the flyers, wear, put it on, boom, 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 go out there, you looking shiny, bro. But when they pull them pants off you, bro, them drawers ain't right, honey. Them drawers ain't right, honey. Them buns ain't right, honey. And you chicks be settling for these guys. You settle for these nasty little dudes, man. Yeah, he get in the bag. He's nasty. Because his pappy never was around. No grown man never showed him how to take care of himself. My mother always taught me, Joy, I don't care what you do. Always have clean drawers and have your butt clean. No woman don't want no stinky butt dude. No woman want no stinky butt dude. So that's a woman telling her son how to prepare himself for what's coming. This is what women don't like. So you got to pass that down. I got to pass that to my seed. I tell my son when he was a young boy how to clean yourself, bro. My son's sharp. He ain't never had a female ever kind of come at him sideways about his hygiene and his drawers, none of that mess. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the whole principle, man. You know, when that male figure is absent out of the equation.
Come on, man. You turn into a savage out here, bro. And I know how it is. I met guys, I grew up with guys who didn't have their father around. Their mother was getting high. Things were not so great. But at the end of the day, bro, they survived it. They came out whole. They looking back at their life, and they say, man, I'm glad I took the other lane, bro. Because I probably wouldn't still be here, or I'd be back in there in the gym, in the bing, behind the walls, in the box again.
Well, I mean, you know, those cats that learned the maze and then realized that, you know, at one point, cats was doing it because it was like to get a badge of honor. You know what I mean? Before we all knew what we knew, it was like that shit was a badge of honor, man, to go inside the shoot, man. For whatever reason. It ain't just here. I'm talking about around the world. It was like a badge of honor for you to catch that number. And then for you to come home and then cats give you your little bullshit praises. And at that time, when cats was getting that chicken change money, you know what I mean, cat come home, they're doing a little stretch or whatever, and he held his head. Cats made sure he was cool, you know what I mean, put a couple of dollars in his pocket. It was a badge of honor. It was a badge of honor, man. But that shit got rusty and crusty and dusty because they changed the narrative of what's real in the game. See, what I tell cats, look at reality, not what's real. Because in order to get the word reality, you got to come through the word real.
Exactly.
So I tell a cat, because all that shit, you know what I mean, I know 1,000 cats that was real and professed that real and, you know what I mean.
Sometimes, I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but sometimes loyalty can cost you your life. Sometimes you could be so loyal it can cost you. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to check your man at the door, check the situation, bro, before you react. I know guys that were so loyal, bro, that they died being loyal. What sense did that make? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, in the record books, it made a lot of sense because you just spoke about it. Now, that's why they say, hear me out.
Some dudes take it too far.
Listen, that's the thing. That's just like in the art of war. The good niggas get killed when it seems like the maggot motherfuckers still exist. And then you say what you just said. Now go when you look back and say, hey, this cat here was so loyal, man. But again, it goes back to what? That badge of honor of being loyal. To where he said he'd rather go out with smoking boots in order to that's a badge of honor to when cats mentioned the name. It's put in a different bracket than when you mention this cat name if he got foul shit in his jacket. You get what I'm saying? So it's a difference. So cats giving cats pardons that got foul shit in their jacket. And as long as you know it's foul and you like, well, I ain't hanging out with a nigga. I mean, you know, he know I know he ain't caught the cipher. But again, cats give him a pardon. And then when you put that kind of attention in one club or whatever, and you drinkers get to drinking, you know, that drunk mind to kick into somebody like, yeah, this nigga think he anything anyway. He nigga ain't paperwork ain't right. So you always gonna get that little cat in the hat, magic trick. So that's why I say, man, it be so many cats that just be playing with just like the 3 card Molly in life, man. Don't nobody know where that heat is coming from, but when you in that jungle Jones ring. But when you step yourself outside of it and look at it from like a different perspective, more as like, okay, yeah, I didn't graduated from all that. I'm a civilian. I'm working. I'm paying taxes. You see it different, but now you see how it has affected the people that think they know how to get out the maze to where it's a money bag. No matter how you look at it, it's a money bag because they fund programs for situations we talking about. But what it is, cats don't know how to go get the money. So what end up happening, the money end up getting sponged and put away for some other little Geraldine move.
No, it don't go back. It go back to the state because it get funded. It go back. Whatever money that they sent out, whatever left in your fund, go back to the government. There ain't no extra bread. It's whatever ain't dealt out before the timeline, you go right back to the government. So you don't get none of that money. That money go right back, bro. That's why everybody try to get there before the pot empty. But most of the time, everybody trying to get there, there's nothing left in the pot. Just really help out with other programs.
Just as you see now, out of all the money they talking about they've been giving out and sending over there, how y'all gonna get on TV and say that the government about to shut down in 72 hours? So all this shit be chicken, man. They get on there and stuff. It's dealing with all how mentally you are in this unbalanced world, and that's how you start can determine on what's what, God.
You start becoming, as I call them, the surface people. You only listen to what the government say. If the government say to you, go to the bridge and jump off. If you don't, you're gonna die. Most people are gonna jump thinking they're not gonna die, knowing that you're gonna die, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You listen to anybody from the government say something, they listen, bro. They go out and they do all type of stuff the government say. It don't matter. I ain't trying to be no radical. I'm just saying sometimes it's good to listen to the government. Sometimes you got to use your own wisdom. This is what God gave us wisdom for. To use it at certain times, bro. You can't be letting people force you into stuff.
No, this what
morally ain't right.
This when cats lose they
feel that in your spirit ain't morally right.
Well, that's
and then you question your morally spirit. You so used to questioning your moral spirit that you don't even pay attention to it no more.
Yeah, because
whatever the government says.
That's the insight. That's when your insight. She's the difference in having wisdom and then insight. You don't know how to take in what somebody put before you, and then you can't see what it is what they said put before you. So it's hard to put wisdom on some unbalanced shit somebody put before you. You if somebody come to you with some crap, you put crap with crap. You know what I mean? Or you end up getting into some kind of debate in regards to who seems smarter based on. So that's the whole principle. Cats playing with foul language. So that means you have to get to that level to reach back down to that level to get cats to listen to you first and foremost. Then once you get cats to listen to you, then you start bringing them up to a different little speed based on what's what and how to maneuver. And then there's always cats willing to learn how to maneuver because no matter how thorough or ill you is, ain't nobody trying to really have them steel bracelets put on you or again, you don't know what that last breath is.
No, you don't.
You don't know what that last breath gonna be if you catch a wig shot. You don't know that last breath. You don't know if the jokers you with gonna jump out the car and just bang, haul ass. Okay, he gone. So if you don't prepare yourself with all those little scenarios in your mind, and then you say to yourself, "That's a fucked up way." Pardon my language for my people to hear whatever happened, but that happens in real life. Well, I done seen cats on this YouTube where cats on live videos and thinking shit sweet, and you lose your life on live, and you can't even talk, and you know what I mean. And it's crazy when you look at the whole scenario of it, and then you got to realize,
man, bro, the internet, the media, everything we got now, the social media, everything is so live now, bro. It's getting pathetic, bro, to watch the people do what they do, man. And we the main ones up there acting nasty. We the main ones up there acting nasty.
That's why I said it is us doing it to us.
No doubt. I agree with you 110%.
You got the women with the women with the OnlyFans, and they trying to get whatever rapper cat that they could get that's got little paper, or these little NBA jokers that got paper, or the college cats that got paper. Because it's kind of like we living in a world where women looking at men like it ain't too many men that's like stand up, because at the end of the day, you start finding out a lot of these jokers be shakedowns behind closed doors. These niggas is shakedowns. You know, there's like raising another child, raising another kid, and you just...
Yeah, mama boy.
Yeah.
That they used to call it. That's the mama boy syndrome.
Yeah, so you see all these jokers now getting a little game, you know, get a little money, and they get all the little chicks that, you know, it's about let me make myself better than the next, you know what I mean? They'll call each other bees because they watching Love and Hip Hop. No knock to nothing, but that's all entertainment. But that's what's wrong. The world is so caught up just on entertainment. So where it's like in the hood, I gotta, you know, you come around, I gotta entertain my little crew what's around today, and it's kind of the monkey see, monkey do syndrome. But at the end of the day, you losing your life, and if your life was just based on a cat putting you R.I.P. on a T-shirt or a few candles on the strip, then you know what I mean, all praise is due to you. I hear you, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, cats can't read.
Losing education, bro. Brothers got no skills out here. Dudes don't even know how to make. Listen, you got dudes out here that can make $100,000 and know what the heck to do with it, or bust it down. Bro, you got $100,000, bro. You know what kind of business you can start, bro? You can start multiple entities with that $100,000 if you just sit back for a minute and think of something that you really want to invest in, and you really want to sit down and know about, and you really, really want to make some money off of it. You got $100,000 to do that.
So that's why I say, King, when we build it the way we build it now, when we go to the government, that's our plight. See, everybody else going with this different little swinging of a bat, and it ain't getting them nowhere. They don't want to hear you go give me some money and I'm gonna do this in a couple of weeks. You do it and then that shit die. No, you want to be involved because you deal with summer school programs, you deal with winter school programs, and then we deal with setting up to where we create a basketball league and we run it year round for females and males. So therefore, you create an atmosphere and a place for people to go. And if it becomes successful, they ain't going to have no problem giving us the keys to the city as, okay, now these is cats what you call a success story. You know why? We got out. You kept your nose clean. And then you figured out the maze on how to become the real street sweepers. Because the whole real wave is to allow the government to give us the funding to do what we need to do in the community as y'all trying to build it up and put plants in it. Y'all do that. Y'all take care of the garden part of it. But let us take care of the part of where we funding it. We go get cats to where we take them off the street. Now they can go to a basketball game. Now they can go to movie night. Now they can go to dance class. Now they can go to coding classes. Now they can go to learn how to, because right now it don't exist. And right now,
go to a tutor if they need a tutor.
And
I don't have to be embarrassed if I'm going to a tutor.
Yeah,
and right. You don't have to be embarrassed because you're 50 years old and you can't read, bro. Go get a tutor, bro. We'll help you get your GED. We'll help you learn. Like, come on, bro. We gotta be better than this, bro. This is mad, bro. And then they drag the women down to so bad that the women are acting like guys. Like, brother, we can stop. Matter of fact, let's just jump to a whole nother topic.
At all.
Let's get some women on the line right now.
At all.
And get their earnest opinion.
Let's get it.
About men in prison.
Let's get it.
So I'm going to call somebody right now, brother.
Let's get it.
See if we can get this line open. Because we need more women insight, man. Because brothers, man, they be out here tripping, bro. And this is sad.
Let's get it.
BBFLY. BBFLY. Yeah. You heard? Yo, come on. Yeah, I globe trot, but the address still Brooklyn. Despite gentrification, some blocks still Crooklyn. So every day I wake, this niggas stay cooking. Malcolm X scheme to keep the kids out central booking. This time I'm dipping in the fashion, no laughing. I got hip-hop legends, scripting reenactments. Bout mass incarceration, ripping through their factions. Unhealable wounds due to government extractions. How we 5% of the global population, but got 25% of the world's incarcerated. No exaggeration, no numbers inflated. The Clinton crime bill, son, is 30 years outdated. Yeah, do the math, that means it should have never happened. But it did, so we tell stories of neighborhoods abandoned. They push cracking and shift us out like a transaction. But my heroes navigated Jim Crow. Can you imagine? They told their stories till the system took a knee. So I take that mental cargo and I store it all up in me. Hip hop, we gon' do the same, so everyone get ready. We gon' tell about the revolution till we win the Emmy, yo. Yeah, BBFLY. Woo! BBFLY. Yeah, BBFLY. Yeah, BBFLY. BBFLY. Come on, BBFLY. Yeah, we gon' tell about the revolution till we wear the Emmy, yo.
We good. Let's go. We back live, mass incarceration. Again, my beloved brother Troy Moselle. And Troy Moselle had a guest to call in. And fellas, we definitely got a different perspective. And tonight we have with us Coco.
Coco. Hey, Coco. Hey. Coco. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. We got a few questions I want to ask you, Coco. Now, Coco, you noticed a lot of violence going on in your community lately.
Yes. Yes.
Am I right? And
yes,
right. So, now, do you believe a lot of this stems from the younger cats not knowing how to behave themselves as young cats?
Yes, I definitely believe that.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. Have you ever dealt with a young man who's ever been incarcerated?
I can say yes, I did.
All right, now, do your whole
It doesn't
experience
have to
with
be like what kind of level that I have to have this dealing with him.
on any level. I mean, he was incarcerated at the time, so it doesn't matter what level, that's a level.
Yes, I have.
So how was that experience? How did you feel about that whole experience? Did you take it on as a job? Did you take it on as another bill? Did you take it on as you were helping somebody? I mean, give me an explanation. What did you feel? How did you feel about that?
It depended on whatever his group was while he was behind bars, because I'm outside and I'm living. My life is moving on, and he's inside. So he's probably thinking that our life is elevating on the same levels when it's really not. So I don't know what he was doing on the inside. He may have been stagnated and not doing what should have been taken advantage of. So I don't know how to put this with this question that you asked me.
So let me ask you this. Did you feel like it was a bill, like you took on another responsibility in your life?
Yes, because at that time, I had to answer phone calls, and charges were more than what they are now. It's like $2.75 back then, $2.75 or whatever. So yes, it was more like a burden to me.
So did that make you feel like you didn't want to ride no more?
No, because I don't feel like leaving nobody for dead is what I'm saying, that's not something that I would like to do. It was, I don't know. I just rolled it out.
So you rolled it out with him?
Yeah, I rolled it out.
So how was the experience after he was released? I mean, did the relationship get better? What happened?
I think that when I was doing the stop.
All right. Don't get me started.
At the time, I think I probably was a little I was younger at the age. No, stop. I was younger too, so it was like, no, I was still growing too mentally. So Y'all is acting on that.
Yeah. Hello. You ain't by yourself.
Take the phone call. Hello.
Yes. You live in the air, man. Coco.
This is not.
Coco, are we talking to you at a bad time, Coco?
No.
Because we can actually call someone else.
No, because you can call someone else. I just have people in my background. I didn't know that I was taking this phone call at the time.
Y'all about to get a book.
It don't matter what they about to do.
All right. Look, you gonna say hi, good morning, America? Fuck. That nigga gonna do what talk about. All right, we're gonna have to Coco. We're gonna have to go.
She's not gonna be disrespectful. It's not.
Coco, we're gonna have to terminate this call.
Oh my God. This is not
we ain't on the air. So
yes, I am on the air. You're being disrespectful.
They gonna get rated.
Exactly. And I know what. Ask me the question again.
Coco, we'll give you a call back.
Yes. Huh?
We'll give you a call back.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, thank you.
I have them call.
Hey, let them give you a fucking job.
Chris Payne. 4th and 1.
God, we back. We live as a 45, man. We back. I mean, that happens,
right
man. We live, God.
But listen, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. You see the ignorance of a grown man? That dude was acting totally disrespectful, bro, while we in the middle of an interview, bro. That is totally out of line, man. As from coming from a grown man. And you can tell he was a little bit intoxicated. But to act like that, bro, when we're not doing no harm to nobody. That is just sad. See what I'm talking about? With the brothers in the community? This is what I'm talking about. This is what we're dealing with.
But the sad thing,
we're dealing with jokers like him. We got a prime live example of a real live joker.
Yeah, that was live in action.
This is what we're having in our community. This is the one who go every night, kiss his kids every night like he love them. Bro, you're a freaking joke. We're sitting up here having a positive conversation. We're sitting here trying to be respectful. The lady asking you to chill out, and you sitting here acting like an idiot. This is what I'm talking about with our men in the community, bro. This is why we're going to continue to suffer if we don't get together and do something about these idiots.
Yeah, it's real in the field, but what's the sad thing about it is that's what, you know what I mean, Shorty have allowed to become company, whomever it is, or however it may be, to where, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean, and I know, I mean, she got to feel a little, you know, like, damn, son, but again, this happens, and this is the thing in life, man, when you really get to see behind the closed doors. See, that's behind the closed doors. That's the real.
Exactly. We got some real life stuff that really occurred right in front of us that was really totally out of line coming from a grown man.
Yeah.
And he had no reason to go off because we wasn't doing nothing to him. He wasn't interfering. Nothing he was doing.
Well, actually, he could have added on to the cipher. I mean, if he
actually could have been a positive role model.
Well, if he had so much to say, I'm quite sure.
Exactly.
I'm quite sure.
What was the negativity from? Who was that working with him?
I'm quite sure he has a number because the way he was acting. And if you want to get on here and get on Joke Time, we could get on Joke Time. We got a bigger audience to get on Joke Time. But, you know, you played yourself and made yourself look a little sad and bad and because you didn't really take the time to realize that even if I got a couple homeboys in there, let me send shout out to them that, yo, if y'all call, man, you know what I mean, I could buzz you through and set up to when if y'all want to call, you could be on air and talk to tell cats what's really going on, you know what I mean? So cats don't even think. So that's why I say you claim like you got so much love for the cats in there, but then you get an opportunity, and then you get at the foul line, and you shoot a fucking air ball. Pardon my language.
Wow. This is serious.
You shoot an air ball when you could have said to whoever you know, whatever, yo, this is real, y'all. Let's try to start bringing peace into the joint and let Shorty just hear her perspective. But no, you probably the same little joker that'll go and somebody done had to take care of you and raise you, and then when they start going a different route, because like I say, cats become pen killers in there. And it's easy to start saying the stuff that the people ain't hearing out here in the street. A woman, no matter what a woman moves and does, she want to hear that softness from a man. Period.
Yes.
Period.
She want to be wooed. They call it wooing. They want to be wooed, and ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. But like you said, a lot of dudes don't be genuine with it.
So.
I don't even know about my incarceration. Was I ever not genuine? Like, I know dudes that wasn't genuine.
So it's like,
when I was locked up, I think I was genuine with mine. I wasn't really like shooting them game. I was really genuine into the people that I was writing.
So, but you just got to think about how you being in a situation like that, and even her dealing in her, again, going from a woman's perspective, because she couldn't even really answer the question, because now it's causing her to really take your time and sit down and think. How was you really affected by it? Because at some point you fell in love with the slick shit he was saying to you. To take your time, to part in whatever you got to do, take off work, to go there and visit somebody, sit through there, not knowing them, the jail is on lockdown, now you can't get in. Now, so a lot of that, when you really think about, damn, I just took the ride up there and couldn't even get in. So just imagine how many times that you get the phone call and, yo, the money ain't get here yet, woo, 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 and you have more arguments than settled calls at the end of the night.
Exactly. Let's try to get another female on the line and get her perspective on this whole situation.
Yeah, add on, King. Add on. I'm going to go to a little commercial break while you screenshot the shop.
My father went to prison. I felt like I was a glass that hit the floor and shattered into a million tiny little pieces, and everyone around me quietly swept them up, hoping I wouldn't get cut. But what they didn't realize was it was too late.
The most challenging part of my mom being incarcerated is she's not there for big events, birthdays, graduations, stuff like that.
And hearing her cry and saying sorry that she was in there hurt the most, because I couldn't hug her or tell her everything was okay.
One day you're like playing catch with your dad, and you wake up from a bad dream and you go to your dad, and then the next day he's not there. And he's no longer picking you up from school, no longer kissing you goodnight and tucking you in. And then his absence just becomes a part of life.
Yes, y'all, we back, and around here, man, we dealing with mass incarceration. I am your host, Troy Lyle, with my beloved brother, Troy Moselle. And Troy Moselle went out and have another caller on the line. Peace, how are you doing, Queen?
Hi, Jasmine. We have Jasmine on the line tonight. Jasmine, I want to ask you a question. And this question refers to men being incarcerated. Have you ever dealt with a guy that was incarcerated?
Yeah.
How many years did you ride on his bed on his incarceration?
A couple of days.
Yeah, you only gave him a couple of days, so he never even got a couple of years, and he got like a couple of days. Did he get past the processing?
Not at all.
Oh, so what made you not want to deal with him?
I can't deal with that type of stuff.
What kind of stuff is that? But you were down on the bread when you get that bread.
The writing, the phone calls, that's not me.
So, but I'm asking you, but did you not know what you were taking on when you were dealing with the person?
Yeah, I knew.
Did you not know that the person was going to go land in jail and probably get killed if they kept doing what they were doing?
Yes, I did.
So you rode for that purpose, but you didn't have the purpose to understand. Didn't have the openness to understand that if they go to jail, that what, is this over? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's over. The Judge broke us up.
Oh my God. So you never even got a shot to get a phone call.
No, I don't want to deal with that type of stuff.
So you really never dealt with no guy in jail?
Well, he was there. I was talking to him for, I say, a month or two.
So you so you dealt with him, and then you really actually dealt with a guy that
Like a month or two, I was writing for a couple.
I mean,
good 10, 20 letters.
So the writing and phone calls was too much for you?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Did you love him?
Yeah, I can say that.
So you wouldn't love him enough to ride out with him, though?
Not that much.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta love yourself first.
That's true. I mean, but how was that helping? Like, you enjoyed the fruits of his labor.
No, I wasn't.
How you wasn't? You was a girl. When he was hitting hard, you was hitting hard.
Eventually, somebody else was hitting harder because he was getting letters and phone calls for them too. So he was fine.
So he's a little cheater.
Exactly.
That was your reason for leaving anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But had he not been a cheater, he wouldn't have still rode.
No, can't say that.
So you think
I
you
feel
would have
like
held on?
if you down for me, I'm down for you. But if you wasn't down, you wasn't down.
So why you gonna still play the games then if you wasn't down? Like, you knew this from the get-go then. You knew this well before they got incarcerated that they was already cheating on you.
Not really. You find out after the fact, and that's when you put your big girl panties on.
So you found out after the fact when he got incarcerated that he was dealing with several women.
Exactly.
So once you found out, that was an icer for you right there.
Especially when you bumping heads, yes, that's dumb.
And then at the same time, you already ain't down for riding on the bed anyway. Am I right?
I wasn't down with it, but I stuck by it until I got bumped heads with somebody at the jail.
So you pretty much would have rode if you wouldn't have had the situation.
Exactly.
So you will ride for a dude in jail.
Yeah, he rode with me to that.
So we have somebody on the line that really ride.
Well, I understand the perspective and what she said. So it's kind of like this. That's why I say about being on both sides of it. What she's saying is this: as long as she knew that Duke was playing cards up with her, she was all in. You know, you go in, I'm gonna be there. But again, they bumping heads, and then what happened? She ran into the element of the surprise. So you know, you kind of can tell when you in there from the arguments that it's some other shit going on. So it's certain little things. So once that happened, that was kind of like her out. Like, I mean, I don't got to play this little game. So I understand her position on it, and she took the right position because that shit becomes a burden. And it's kind of like, here I am tying myself down saying, or fooling myself to say I love somebody when I could be giving all this energy to somebody else that's out here really trying to grind with me. So I understand it. I understand it. And if you play this hand to the point to where, you know, you forced yourself to tear the lottery ticket up. So.
All right. Well, it kind of helped us in understanding this whole process then. We do have some real ones that'll ride. You know?
Yeah, we have some real ones, but we have some real niggas that's gonna ride with them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. They looking for a real man. And once the real man presents himself, that jail shit of going to jail really ain't in his plan. It ain't in his plan. But if shit happens, she know, okay, you was doing the best you can do. So, you know what I mean? This shit came out, I'm going to rock with you. But if you out there in that jungle juice life, you know, only one or two things going to happen. So either you're going to get a phone call that he incarcerated or went to jail, or somebody done pushed his wig back. So.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Well, I think we enjoyed our time here with Mrs. Jasmine.
Yeah, she gave fruitful insight, fruitful thought. She let it be known what it is. I'll ride with you, but if I bump heads at the spot where I'm supposed to be riding with you, I got to get off this train.
Exactly, and I respect that. I mean, you got that man up. She ain't having no game, especially when she riding.
Yeah, man. So again, I enjoyed that she took the time to add on with us, King. I appreciate you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jasmine.
You're welcome, and good night.
Good night. All right, King, we done came to that time, man, to where, you know what I mean, we bust out a whole yam on him. And, you know what I mean, we had a nice little cipher going on, a couple phone calls. And then we had Richard Pryor, nephew, get on the cipher and act the ass, but it's all good, man. So that's what's going to make it live, and I just post it because when you go back and let them hear it, they're going to be like, wow, I was live. So that's proof. That's proof. So, again, I enjoyed you, brother. Until the next time we ride, man, you know, link up the links that you got, man, and we're going to continue to move and build this and put this together. But, again, I'll hit you in an master so I can put you on game on this little, you know, stuff I've been putting up with the NBA sponsors from the Knicks that I got coming aboard. That's going to give me book bags and stuff like that for the little youth and the little program I got already in cahoots. I just want to make sure that, you know what I mean, my little homeland is over there where there was a situation. So, you know what I mean, if I got to move it to somewhere else, we can move somewhere else so everybody's just feeling comfortable. But we'll add on and build about that in the AM, God.
All right, peace.
Peace, God. Have a blessed night, and I enjoy you, beloved.
You too.
Yep.